want to talk a little bit about a video that I saw from a YouTuber named Rick Beato. Check him out. If you're a musician and you haven't heard of him yet, he is a huge thing of experience, a music producer, and he interviews people and talks about music. I mean, if you're like either a music buff or inspiring professional musician, check the dude out. He had a episode asking if rock and roll is coming back, and I forget the name of the episode, but he was playing some new stuff. My kid thinks, look at that. Anyways, of new rock bands that are doing pretty good on Spotify and all that. And I've been in music for a long time. I remember the whole Napster thing happened. When I started getting my music out there the way I was doing it, and this was way before MySpace. What we used to do is put our music on tapes, our whole albums, and hand them out. And that's the only way we got our stuff out to the masses. This was back in the 90s. And then in the early 2000s, CDs were easy to burn, so you put a single on a CD and hand it out. Then MySpace came out. MySpace was a trip because I could put up a song, and this is before the algorithm thing was happening. If you put enough effort into telling people, hey, check out my song, you could get a lot of people listening to your music. When I first started, I got about 200 people in one day listening to my music on MySpace. And that was a big deal for me back in 2004. What's really interesting is now, a lot of people are selling physical copies of albums. There's a statistic on there on only a certain age buys CDs, and there's more people buying vinyl and stuff. My whole point of all this is I think that rock and roll's never going to die. Rock music in general never die. But I do think that the subculture of it is the only thing that's going to be really apparent. I really don't think good rock and roll will be mainstream. If you hear of a really good rock band, a good punk band, it's going to be because they did their own elbow grease. Labels ain't going to help it. That's my perspective on all of this. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. I put up guitar videos. I play a lot of guitar. I enjoy playing guitar. It's my life. And